What you are looking at right now is a premium 3D website. It has interactive 3D elements, smooth animations, modern design, and a complex, business-focused user experience. A website like this can easily fall into the category of projects that businesses pay thousands of dollars for. Not because it has more features, but because it creates a stronger first impression, builds trust, and helps brands position themselves professionally online. But here's the interesting part. Everything you are seeing was created using artificial intelligence. We started with an empty project, used AI to generate the foundation, added a real 3D experience, enhanced the website with professional animation, and transformed a simple idea into a premium digital experience. In this video, I am going to show you the entire process step by step. We will explore what makes the website feel premium, why modern companies are investing in 3D experiences, what GSAP animations actually do, and how AI is changing the way websites are built. Let's get started. Before we build anything, let's quickly look at the tools we will be using today. Don't worry if some of these names sound technical. I will explain everything in simple terms. The first tool is our AI coding assistant. Think of it as ChatGPT designed specifically for software development. Instead of writing every line of code manually, I can describe what I want in plain English, and the AI helps generate layouts, components, animations, and even entire sections of the website. Next, we are using JS. You can think of JS as the foundation of the website. It's a modern framework used by startups, agencies, and large companies to build fast and scalable websites. It provides a structure that helps developers create professional web applications efficiently. To create the 3D experience, we will use a technology called Three.js. JS allows the website to display interactive 3D objects directly inside the browser. This is how modern websites create rotating products, animated scenes, and immersive visual experiences. Instead of showing only text and images, we can create something that feels much more interactive and memorable. To make everything feel polished, we will also use GSAP. GSAP is one of the most popular animation libraries used in modern web design. It helps create smooth transitions, scroll animations, and interactive effects. Without animation, a website can feel static. With carefully designed motion, the experience feels much more premium. Finally, once the website is ready, we will use GitHub and Vercel. GitHub helps us store and manage the project, and Vercel allows us to publish the website online so anyone can access it from anywhere in the world. By the end of this video, we will have a fully functional website running live on the internet. Now that we understand the tools, it's time to start building. Every website starts from somewhere, and right now we have absolutely nothing, just an empty folder. The first thing we need is the foundation of our website. Think of it like constructing a building. Before choosing paint colors, furniture, or decorations, we need a solid structure. That's exactly what we are creating right now. While the setup is installing, the system is generating all the files required for a modern website project. Instead of creating hundreds of files manually, everything is prepared automatically. This saves time and ensures we start with a professional project structure. Our project is now ready. You can see several folders and files that were created automatically. If you're not a developer, don't worry about understanding every file. The important thing to know is that we have a professional foundation ready to build on. Let's launch the project for the first time. What you are seeing right now is the default starting page. It does not look exciting, but that's completely normal. Every great website starts as something simple. Now comes the part I am most excited about. Instead of designing everything manually, we are going to describe the website we want and let AI do the heavy lifting. But the quality of the result depends heavily on the quality of the instructions. This is the stage where most people make their first mistake. They open an AI tool and type something like "create a website," then wonder why the result looks average. The truth is simple. AI can only work with the information we provide. If the instructions are vague, the output will usually be vague too. So before asking AI to build anything, we need to clearly describe what success looks like. When I work with AI, I think about a few key things. Who is the website for? In our case, it's an AI and automation agency. What feeling should the website create? We want it to feel premium, modern, and trustworthy. What sections do we need? Things like a hero section, services, portfolio, testimonials, and contact information. What special features should be included? For this project, that's where the 3D experience comes in. And finally, what's the end goal? We want visitors to feel like they are dealing with a top-tier AI company. Notice I am not telling the AI how to write every line of code. Instead, I am focusing on the outcome. I am describing the experience, the style, and the overall objective. This gives the AI enough direction while still allowing it to be creative. The AI now processes our instructions and starts generating the website. It takes everything we described and converts those ideas into a structured site, creating layouts, sections, styles, and functionality. You will notice multiple files are being created. Modern websites are organized into smaller sections, which makes them easier to maintain and improve. One of the first things AI usually creates is the hero section. The hero section is the area visitors see immediately after opening a website. It's often the most important section because first impressions happen very quickly. Within a few seconds, visitors decide whether to keep exploring. Next, the AI adds sections that help build trust and communicate value. The services section explains what the company offers. The portfolio section showcases previous work. The testimonials section provides social proof. The contact section helps convert visitors into leads. Every section serves a specific business purpose. It's worth mentioning that AI rarely gets everything perfect on the first attempt, and that's completely normal. Professional designers don't create a perfect website in a single draft either. Great design is an iterative process. You create a version, review it, improve it, and repeat. AI helps us move faster, but refinement is still an important part of the process. Let's launch the website and see the first version. Honestly, it's not bad. In just a few minutes, we have gone from an empty project to a complete website structure. We have sections, content, and navigation, and everything appears to be functioning correctly. But the real question is, does it feel premium? Right now, it feels like a good website, not a great one. The information is organized well, but visually, it still feels standard. If a company is charging premium prices, the website should communicate that immediately. This is where we need to push further. Premium experiences are usually created through attention to detail, visual storytelling, and motion. When you look at modern premium websites, you'll notice they aren't just displaying information. They are creating an experience. Elements move, objects respond, and animations guide your attention. The website feels alive. That's exactly what's missing from our current version. So in the next step, we are going to introduce one of the biggest upgrades in this entire project. We are going to add a real 3D experience. Before we do, let's quickly understand what a 3D model actually is. A 3D model is simply a digital object that exists in 3 dimensions. Unlike a flat image, a 3D model has depth. It can be rotated, viewed from different angles, and interacted with in real time. This is one reason modern websites feel so immersive. Most 3D websites use model files in formats like GLB or GLTF. Just like websites use PNG or JPG files for pictures, they use GLB files for 3D objects. These files contain the geometry, materials, and visual information required to display a model inside a browser. For this project, I am using a professionally designed 3D model that fits the style of our website. The goal is not to add something random. The model should support the brand story and feel intentional. To bring this 3D model into the website, we use Three.js. Think of it as a bridge between the website and the 3D object. Without JS, The browser only understands traditional content like text and images. With it, the browser can display three-dimensional scenes. Every 3D scene contains three important things. First, the model itself. Second, the camera, which determines what part of the scene the visitor sees. And third, lighting, which helps objects look realistic and visually appealing, just like in photography or filmmaking. Instead of manually writing all the integration code, we ask the AI to handle most of the implementation. I'm not only asking for the model, I'm specifically requesting rotation, interaction, hover behavior, and responsiveness, because the experience matters just as much as the visual itself. The AI imports the model, creates a 3D scene, sets up lighting, positions the camera, and connects everything to the website. This is work that traditionally required significant technical knowledge. Today, AI can dramatically reduce the time needed, and now our website contains a real 3D element. Immediately, the experience feels more dynamic, more modern, and more memorable. But the site still feels a bit static. There are no scroll effects or hover animations yet. So now we'll use GSAP to add entrance animations, scroll-triggered effects, and card reveals. I specifically mentioned to keep everything professional and avoid excessive animation. Once the AI finishes, the entrance feels smooth. Text appears in motion, stacking one line at a time. Every section reveals as you scroll, and hovering over service cards and testimonials creates subtle interactive effects. I also added client logos and company statistics to make the site feel more credible. The AI even researches realistic values for things like efficiency and project delivery. Now the website feels truly premium, with smooth animations, hover effects, and trust-building elements working together. Next, let's talk about something many people overlook: mobile experience. Today, a large percentage of visitors come from smartphones. If a website looks amazing on a laptop but breaks on a phone, that's a serious problem. Mobile optimization isn't just about shrinking the layout, it's about adapting the experience. Text must remain readable, buttons easy to tap, and navigation intuitive. We ask the AI to review and improve the mobile version while preserving the visual quality. The result is much better. Content remains accessible, and the experience feels consistent across devices. Let's take a final look at what we built. We started with an empty project. No design, no pages, no 3D elements. Through a combination of AI, modern web technologies, and clear instructions, we transformed it into a complete premium website experience. Along the way, we learned what makes a website feel premium: the role of 3D, how animation influences perception, and how trust-building elements increase the perceived value of a site. So, can AI build a $5,000 website? AI can certainly accelerate the process. It can generate structure, design ideas, animations, and even complex features. But great websites still require direction, creativity, strategy, and an understanding of business goals. AI is not replacing those things, it's helping us execute them faster. And that's where the real opportunity lies. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next build.